everyone. I hope you all are healthy and safe at your home. I, Ms. Kunjan Daswani from Shiv Jyoti Educational Group Kota, welcome you all to the e-learning classes of English Grammar, and today we are going to do the revision of chapter number 14. So children, what is a punctuation? If I say a sentence, if I say a paragraph without any pause, without any break, will you able to understand it? No, you are not able to understand it. So to bring the clarity to the sentence, we use this punctuation, or I can say we use punctuation marks, okay, to give a clear meaning of the sentence in the passage. So that is only what is a punctuation, or we are having so many punctuation marks which are already given in your book on page number 84 and 85. You can find it over there. So first type of punctuations, I am writing some of the punctuation marks over here. First is full stop. You all know this is a full stop, right? Second is a question mark. You all know this is a question mark. You have used it in a question. When you are asking question, you have used it, right? Moving to the third one, that is exclamation mark. This is what is an exclamation mark. Now moving to the next one, that is comma. This is a comma, right? Moving to the next one, that is what? An apostrophe. So for apostrophe we use this sign, all of you remember, right? Moving to the next one, that is quotation marks. So this is what is a quotation mark. Moving to the next one, that is every sentence begins with a what? A capital letter. You all know that about it. You have also learnt it in your junior classes, right? Moving to the next one, that is colon. This is a colon, right? And the last one, that is semicolon. Okay, so these are some of the punctuation marks, and we are going to see how they are used in a sentence. Okay, so there are, as you all know, that full stop is used to end the normal statement, right? And question mark is used to end the question. They are always used in a question. When we are ending the question, that time we use what? A question mark in the last, right? Exclamation marks are used to show what? Used to show the strong feelings, when there are words that are expressing strong feelings or emotions of something. That time what we use with that word is exclamation mark with the word or with the sentence that is expressing an emotion. Okay. Now moving to the next one, that is comma. Now comma gives a pause to a sentence. When we are taking a small break in a sentence, that time we use what? A comma. Okay, to just separate the words with the other words. To separate words we use what? We use comma. Okay, now moving to the next one, that is apostrophe. Now apostrophe is used to show the possession of something, as we have seen in the earlier chapters, in the previous chapters also, right? And to show the contraction in words. Like if I say I have to write I will, okay, so I have to contract. When we are using an apostrophe, we contract the words. What I will write is I apostrophe and then double L, okay, that will be used. So this is what is in use of apostrophe. Now moving to the next one, that is what? A quotation mark. When we are quoting a direct speech, a direct word spoken by the speaker, that time we use what? We use quotation marks. Okay, so they show the belonging or the relationship, or sorry, to enclose the exact words spoken by the person, or to enclose the title of, when we are writing the title of stories, poems, or the or I can say articles or essays, that time we have to quote the names of the titles or essays with the what, with the quotation mark. Okay. Now moving to the capital letter, as I have told you that capital letter, we always begin a sentence with what, with a capital letter. Okay, you all know that, you have studied in your junior classes also. Now moving to the colon, how colon is used in a sentence. So colon is used to introduce a list. When we are introducing the list, that time we will use what, we will use a colon in it. Okay, to give when we are quoting, when we are telling the definition of something, so we will write word, then colon, and then the definition will come, like that. When we are writing the meaning, that time also we use what, we use a colon in it. Okay, now moving to the semicolon part. So semicolon is used to join the two independent sentences that are closely related to each other. Okay, so when we are talking about the same person, the two sentences, that time we will use what, we will use semicolon. Okay, so you can see some of the other uses also on page number 84 and 85. Okay. Now we are writing some of the sentences related to it, and we will see how they are used in a sentence. Okay. So I am writing an incorrect sentence. Okay. Tarun exclaimed, "Oh, my red pen is missing." Okay, so what we have to do is, we have to put the correct punctuation marks over here. Okay, so what we will do is, as I told you that the sentence will always begins with what, a capital letter. So we will make Tarun's T capital because it's the starting word. Okay, I made it capital as I told you, right? Tarun exclaimed. Now here you can see that the direct words of the speaker are shown, right? So what we will do is, we will add what, quotation mark. We will use what, a quotation mark. As I told you that we will use quotation mark to state the direct words spoken by the speaker. Okay, so we will make this capital. Whenever you are writing something in the quotation mark, there also you will begin the sentence with the capital letter. Okay, so O is capital. Now this word is expressing what, a feeling, right? So we will what, add an exclamation mark over here. As you have seen that we added an exclamation mark. Right? Now moving to the next one, my red pen is missing. Okay, so here the sentence ends. Okay, we will write full stop and then we will close the quotation mark. Okay, so this is what is the correct sentence. Okay, we have used what, we have used the capital. We will always begin with a capital letter when we are writing a starting, when we are beginning with the sentence. That time after that what I use, quotation mark. After that I use exclamation mark, and I then ended with a full stop with the quotation marks closing. Okay, so these were some of the punctuation marks that we have used in the sentence. Okay, now if I say that, can I have your pen, asked Sam. Okay, so this is what, can I have your pen, that's what that's also depicting what, the direct words spoken by the speaker. So what we will do is, we will just put can I have your pen in the quotation marks, and that is what we are doing, we are asking a question over there. So what we will do, can I have your pen, and then we will end it with a question mark, and then we will close the quotation mark. Okay, and after that what will come, asked Sam. As you all know that all the proper nouns are always written in the capital letter, right? So Sam is what? Sam is also a it's a proper noun, so we will begin what? We will begin the Sam's word with what? A capital letter. Okay. Now let's see some more sentences. So gobble, to eat food, to fast. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to insert the colon over here. Let's see what would be the correct place. As I told you that colon is used to when we are introducing a list or when we are telling the definition or the meaning of something. Here we are telling the meaning of which word? Gobble. So after this word what will come? Colon will come. Okay, so here we will put the colon. You can see here we are putting the colon. This was the colon, right? This is the sign of the colon that we will use in a sentence. Okay. Now moving to the next one, that is the PN asked, may I please go home? Okay, so this is the sentence given to us. Okay, so what we have to do is we need to insert the commas, quotation marks, colons or semicolons wherever this is necessary. Okay, the sentence is already beginning with what? A capital letter. Okay, moving ahead, we can see that here the direct words of the speaker are written. So what we will do is we will just add a comma over here. Then we will begin with what? A semicolon. Okay, and after that you can see it's ending with, it's already having a question mark because that's a question being asked. Okay, so we are already having a question mark in the last, and then we will end the sentence with the quotation mark. Okay, so these are some of the uses of punctuations in the sentence. Please refer to the book exercise which has been given to you related to this chapter. So I hope you have understood it well. Stay fit, stay at your home. Thank you.